Welcome back. 5 on your health tonight. Using e-cigarettes in middle school. A national survey finds vapes are becoming more popular among younger students. Joining us now, Dr. Scott Hadlin, Chief of Adolescent and Young Adult Medicine at Mass General. Dr. Hadlin, thanks for joining us in studio again. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers, Dr. Hadlin. You can see, we'll put them on the screen here, a lot of high schoolers have moved on from vaping. That's good news. The percentage of teenagers vaping has actually dropped from 16.5% to 12.6%, but among tweens, the use of vapes trending up. There's been an increase from 4.5% to 6.6%. Eric and I both have tweens at home, so this is concerning for us personally. What's going on here?
Yeah, I've got young kids too, and so I'm starting to keep an eye on this to make sure that I can help protect them as well. You know, I think among the high schoolers, they might be starting to catch on to the fact that these products are really unpleasant when you get addicted to them. You know, somebody who's struggling with nicotine addiction, if they try to stop, they'll experience really bad withdrawal symptoms. They get irritable, they get headaches, they have a difficult time concentrating, they have cravings all the time to use. And so I think teenagers might be seeing their peers struggling and starting to understand the ways in which these products are harmful. But these products remain really enticing, which is why I think you see this uptick in middle school students.
So middle school, we're talking about what, 11, 12, 13. Are there increased risks for that age group even compared to older teens?
I worry a lot about this age group because a lot of studies have shown that the sooner in life that somebody starts using a substance, the more likely they are to go on to have an addiction with that substance during their lifetime. And so if you compare 16 and 17-year-olds who vape relative to 12 and 13-year-olds, those 12 and 13-year-olds are much more likely to go on to have a problem with addiction in their lifetime. And of course, the best thing of all is if we can help keep all kids and teens from vaping at all so that they don't have any problems at all during life.
All right, there's probably a lot of parents out there who say there's no way my middle schooler is vaping or would have any interest in that. Because, you know, middle school is an interesting age. They can seem very young, but they can also be very mature at the same time. What do you want those parents to know who think it's not my kid?
Right. Well, you know, these data that you just cited highlight that about 1 in 15 middle school students has vaped in the last month, right? So in a typical classroom, that's 1 or 2 students. So this is very common. Parents need to know about it. I encourage parents to talk to their kids about it. Middle school, high school, talk to them, be curious, find out if they've been offered a vape, if they've ever tried vaping, if they see their peers vaping, because we know that these things put them at risk for going on to have issues.
Yeah, well, in this age, I would imagine too, they're impressionable.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
And so influenced by peer pressure.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Hadlin, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in. Have a great weekend,
Thank you. You too.